A moral reckoning, Gerung's critique at the heart of academia. Rocky Gerung, a prominent Indonesian scholar and social critic, delivered a searing critique of President Joko Widodo's administration at the prestigious Universitas Gadjah Mada, or UGM, on September 26, 2024. Speaking at the Congress Pancasila 14, an event dedicated to discussing the nation's founding principles, Gerung did not mince words. He accused the Jokowi administration of overseeing a decline in moral leadership and a drift from good governance principles. His words resonated within the hallowed halls of UGM, a university known for its intellectual rigor and commitment to social justice. Gerung's presence at UGM was significant in itself. The university, often considered a bastion of academic freedom and critical thought, provided a powerful platform for his critique. His speech, delivered with his characteristic eloquence and sharp wit, captivated the audience, largely composed of students, academics, and members of civil society. The timing of Gerung's address added another layer of significance to the event. With the 2024 elections looming, his words carried an added weight, serving as a stark reminder of the high stakes involved in Indonesia's democratic process. Gerung's critique, delivered in the heart of academia, served as a rallying cry for greater accountability, transparency, and ethical conduct from those in power. His speech, however, was not merely an academic exercise in political analysis. It was a passionate call to action, urging Indonesian citizens to critically examine the state of their nation and demand better from their leaders. Whispers of discontent, public unease with the Jokowi dynasty. Gerung's critique did not emerge in a vacuum. It tapped into a growing sentiment of public discontent brewing beneath the surface of Indonesian society. This discontent, Gerung argued, stemmed from a perception of increasing consolidation of power by President Jokowi and his family. Citizens whispered anxieties about a Jokowi dynasty taking root, fueled by the alleged involvement of Jokowi's family members in politics and business. One of the most contentious issues fueling this perception was the alleged involvement of Jokowi's son, Gibran Rakabuming Raka, in a social media account operating under the pseudonym Fufufafa. This account, known for its inflammatory remarks and personal attacks, particularly against Jokowi's political rivals, raised concerns about the use of online platforms to stifle dissent and manipulate public opinion. The account's alleged ties to the president's son added fuel to the fire, raising questions about nepotism and the abuse of power. Adding to the public's anxieties was the perception that Jokowi's family was benefiting from his presidency, both politically and financially. Rumors of preferential treatment in business dealings and political appointments circulated widely, further eroding public trust in the administration. Gerung, in his speech, gave voice to these anxieties, highlighting the widening gap between the ruling elite and the everyday realities of ordinary Indonesians. The whispers of discontent, amplified by Gerung's critique, pointed to a deeper malaise within Indonesian society, a growing sense of disillusionment with the political class and their perceived detachment from the needs of the people they were elected to serve. A capital conundrum, the IKN project and the illusion of consent. Gerung's critique extended beyond general concerns about governance and nepotism to encompass specific policy decisions, particularly the controversial relocation of Indonesia's capital city from Jakarta to Nusantara in East Kalimantan. The IKN project, as it came to be known, had been a flagship initiative of the Jokowi administration, touted as a necessary step to address Jakarta's chronic overcrowding, environmental degradation, and vulnerability to natural disasters. However, the project had been mired in controversy since its inception. Critics, including Gerung, questioned the project's exorbitant cost, its potential environmental impact on the pristine rainforests of Kalimantan, and the lack of transparency surrounding its planning and execution. Gerung, in his speech, directly challenged Jokowi's assertion that the project enjoyed widespread public support, sarcastically attributing the claim to Mulyono, Jokowi's childhood nickname. By invoking Jokowi's childhood name, Gerung subtly but effectively undermined the president's authority, portraying him as out of touch with the realities of the people he claimed to represent. The use of Mulyono served as a rhetorical tool to to expose the perceived disconnect between Jokowi's humble beginnings and his administration's grandiose ambitions, particularly concerning the IKN project. Gerung's critique of the IKN project resonated with a segment of the population who viewed it as a vanity project, a costly endeavor that prioritized the interests of the political and economic elite over the needs of ordinary Indonesians struggling with more pressing concerns like poverty, inequality, and access to basic services. Amidst the growing debate, professors from Universitas Gadjah Mada, or UGM, have stepped forward to support Gerung's concerns. Their collective expertise and reputation in the academic world adds significant weight to his arguments. These professors highlight the importance of addressing the issues Gerung has raised, emphasizing the potential impact on both the academic community and broader society. Their involvement underscores the gravity of the situation and calls for a thoughtful, measured response from all stakeholders involved. Jokowi's family has often found itself at the center of public scrutiny with controversies that seem to never fade away. These controversies have, significantly shaped how the public perceives them, creating a complex web of opinions and sentiments. In today's digital age, the name Jokowi echoes through social media and online forums, often reflecting a sense of disillusionment among the populace. The internet amplifies every misstep and magnifies every controversy, making it harder for any leader to maintain a spotless image. Power and perception are inseparable in the court of public opinion. For Jokowi, navigating this intricate landscape requires not just political acumen, but also a deep understanding of the public's mood and expectations. Every decision and every action is scrutinized, debated, and judged by millions. As Indonesia moves forward, the shadow of critique looms large over its leaders. The future of the nation will be shaped not only by policies and governance, but also by how well its leaders can address and adapt to the ever-evolving public sentiment. The journey ahead is undoubtedly fraught with challenges and opportunities alike.